Hey guys, are you there? Is this thing on? 1, 2, check 1, 2. Pretty sure it's on. Hey guys, so I am, tonight anyway, I am going to be playing a little bit of Prison Architect. Yeah, that's something that's going to happen. Doesn't that sound exciting? Well, I happen to think it sounds really great. I think so. So, what does that look like, right? Well, tonight, I would like to try this little idea that I just popped into my head about 2.5 hours ago. And I haven't had a chance to sit down at the computer and try it yet. But I'd very much like to. And I thought, this is pretty good live stream material. Let's check out who's here. Then I'll tell you the idea. Let's see. I see a bunch of new names that I don't normally see, which is kind of cool. I like seeing new names. Sort of serious. He's sort of serious gaming. Okay, Harris J, Travis Porth, welcome. Michael, of course. Derpster. We've got Mr. Santo Massimo. We've got Seaman Mellon. Okay. Lau Patol Vasi. Okay. Noah's. Doffrey's here. Cool. So, what is the idea tonight, right? What is the idea? Well, you can see the title of the stream. It says Become the Mouse. We're going to build a maze. I want to build a prison that is so secure that you don't really need guards. It's just so complicated to the point where prisoners can't get out anyway. That's what I want to build tonight. So, let's do it. We're going to start with generating lakes because I think that's going to be pretty cool. And I'm going to have unlimited funds because I don't want to be restricted by it. I'm hoping to get this entire thing done in this one stream, and then we can try to escape in the same stream. I'm hoping that we can get all that done. We'll see how fast it goes. We'll see how far we can take this idea. I'm not sure. So, we are going to try to escape the maze, of course, in escape mode, but we have to build the maze before we do. So, that is not a favorable generation of map. Let's maybe make another one really quick. I do want lakes because I think it makes it interesting, but I don't really want to deal with a big lake. I'd like it to be a little bit more. Yeah, we can work around that. It's a shame I don't have any bridges. That would have been kind of cool. Make a bridge through here. But, we could go with this. I think this will be an acceptable start. So, where should we start? I think we should probably start, with a cell. Where do I want the cell to be? I'm thinking, not right in the middle. I don't think that's creative enough. I'm kind of thinking if we want it to really be the mouse maze, we should probably start it, maybe over here by the water. How about we start it do we have instant building or no? Because I would like to have instant building on. Let's see. No, we don't. So we need to enable the cheat tools if we're going to do that anyway. So, okay. So let's large map. Yes, we want this to be a super big map. Unlimited funds and the cheat tools are on, and generate lakes. Generating buildings might not be too bad either. It might spice things up a bit. Okay. Wow, that's a huge lake. Taking up an awful lot of real estate there, lake. Can I buy any of the surrounding area? I don't think I can. I would like to buy the surrounding tiles as well, but I think it's going to require me to have, an accountant and, all that stuff, right? Is that how that works? I don't honestly know. Here's what we can do. We can actually make water of our own. So how about we do this? Let's create the prison. Go large. We'll say we don't want to generate any forests or any lakes. Turn the failure conditions off. Just have unlimited funds and the tools and cheats. We'll just make our own lakes. Okay, so I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to have just a custom, a regular old cell here. So let's have a basic cell. It's fine. Where do we want to start the maze? I'm thinking we start it maybe right about here. I'm hoping that with the cheats on, this stuff just gets, built right away. Yes, it does. Good. So I don't have to have the workmen do it. It'll just do it by itself, which sounds pretty cool to me. Okay, I wanted to get also my statistics up. I don't have the analytics for the stream up, and I would really like to know if things are healthy and when things are not healthy. So give me 1 second. Let me get my analytics up just so I know if there's a problem, I can fix it. Here we go. Wow, there's 30 of you that like this idea. That's cool. Didn't expect that. Okay, so we have, this is our little cell, and we're going to make this whole thing into a really big, complicated maze. And I think the first thing to do when we're making a maze is to actually have the solution. So I'm going to take the pathways tool here, and I'm just going to maybe we'll come straight out like this. And then we'll have it come this way, and then down this way, and then over this way for a little bit. And then maybe it comes up, comes around, down, over, across this way, and then maybe it comes around the cell, but then it has to come back, but not before it cuts in. Comes up a little bit, then comes around. Oh, you see what I'm doing? Whoops. Now we gotta make sure we leave spaces for walls. So if this is the pathway, then the walls have to be created in these little gaps and areas. So this right here doesn't leave a whole lot of room for a wall. Well, yeah, I guess it kind of does. Yeah, it does. Oh, we'll be fine. Okay, so let's come down across this way, all the way down. Let's say I have to come all the way down the bottom. They won't know they have to do that, but let's just say that we have to do that. And then, can we build on this tile? I don't think so. So I need to put it here. And then how about we come... I have no idea what I'm doing. This is off the top of my head completely, which I think is kind of the fun part about making a maze. Let's have this come this way, then down, then over, then up. Maybe not up this way. Maybe right away like this. Yes. Then over, then down, then over, then over. That's good. Right here. Yep. And so basically, we're just kind of doing a random, pretty much a random path, but this is going to be the solution. And then we'll make it really complicated around the solution to the point where, actually, this has to be this is going to be a path here. So we'll make it really complicated around the solution so that people aren't going to know the solution, right? And maybe we'll have several different solutions. Maybe there'll be 2 different ways to do it. Of course, the more solutions we make, I guess the easier it becomes, but not really. Not by that much, anyway. Let's see what you guys are saying. Do you guys have buffering problems? You shouldn't have buffering problems. Discord memes. Yeah, you can't use the Discord memes in the YouTube chat. Sorry. YouTube, it does not have the best tools for streamers. I'm actually going to start using my Twitch a lot more, so... If you're interested in my live streams and you like these ideas and you like seeing live streams, you really should check out Twitch. I'm gonna start being more serious about streaming there instead. There's just better tools for content creators. It's nothing about. It's got very little to do with the audience. Although, let's face it, way more people are on Twitch to see streams than there are on YouTube. But it's just really sad how YouTube's not taking streaming seriously. They're just not. I really wish they were, but they're not. And I'd like to kind of get the ball rolling. I'm really interested in this medium. I really want to explore this, the live stream thing a little bit more professionally, if you will. And I think Twitch provides me the answer to that, unfortunately. All right, so anyway, here's this. You'll find the link to the Twitch, by the way, in the description if you want to join, if you want to follow. I'm not a partner or anything. You don't have to, pay. But if you want to follow and know when I'm live on Twitch, then check the link. It'll tell you. So, I've already done all of this stuff, and this is just the solution already, right? So to get an idea of, what's going on here, let's take and build some walls so you guys can see kind of what I'm dealing with here. We'll just make it brick. So... we would have walls kind of doing this, right? And these walls would be... are they not going to be created automatically? Oh, I have to turn the time on. Yeah. So you see how this is working? How these walls would be happening all the way through here, and the solution is this. But what I'll end up doing is, once I have the solution done, and we have the lines all the way through here, then I can start putting in the decoys. And I'll put the decoys in with walls and paths that are not the solution, obviously. And they'll have random endings all over the place. And I think this will be a really complicated maze that will take people a long time to solve if they're in escape mode. Especially when the rules to try and escape this is going to be that you have to be zoomed in as close as you can be. I mean, you can get closer in zoom mode than you can anywhere else, but you should be zoomed in when you try to solve it, and I think that would be kind of cool. So, let's just come down like this. Over, like that. Maybe come down one more. Really make them work for it. Yeah, like that. And then up. Now we could have the solution come all the way up the side like this. That would be that'd be interesting. They have to walk all the way up the side. And then we'll have a whole bunch of decoys coming out through here, but like that would be interesting, I think. So the only problem with that idea though is that I give up a lot of my available space for places that's not I give up a lot of my space, like a lot of areas in which I could have made the decoy routes. It's okay, though. I think it'll be fine. We'll come all the way out like this, and then we'll dart back in. So we'll come back in like this. Maybe we'll have it be a sharp cut. We'll cut in quickly like that, and then down, over, across, over, down, like this, over like this, down like this, over, up. Just whatever random thing comes to your mind, really. Yep, like this, over, across, down, left, right, center. Let's see. For those of you wondering, and you probably are because you're watching this stream, it's Prison Architect. I do have another Prison Architect like actual series in my head. It's not quite ready to go because of the timing as well as because the idea isn't matured enough yet. So I have to wait a little bit. But I'm getting close. And when I finish one of my other series that I have going on, then I will get to work on that. So another one is coming. Could have it be like a zigzag like this maybe, just because it will look weird, but it's not gonna look as clean as this. Like as clean as it is, but it's not gonna quite look this clean, but it's okay. So like they've gone through all of this work and they've only gotten back here. They're not even over here yet. That's the really like it's the really dirty part about this maze. And they're not going to be able to get this. They're not going to be able to get any tools to dig or anything like that because the prison is going to have basically one guard, and that's it. It's going to be a cell and one guard. There's no tools available. No nothing. Like to get out, you have to complete the maze. So let's come this way. How about like that? The issue is that you see the path while being walked to your cell. Okay, so I'm hoping that you don't actually see the path while you're being walked to your cell because it's going to be so incredibly complicated, you're not going to be able to memorize it. That's what I'm hoping. But you have a point there. The way the game works with escape mode is that's way. So what I could do is start off the file when I share it. What I could do is start you off while you're already in your cell. So like when I share the prison, the escape mode or whatever, when I share it, I'd be sharing it with you already in your cell, right? So you don't get walked back to you don't actually get walked back to your cell. You don't get shown the solution ahead of time. Okay, we're gonna come this way straight, and then it's gonna be a little less zigzagging because we're gonna have a whole bunch of decoys happening in the middle. So we're gonna go a little less zigzagging this time. We'll come up like this, and maybe we'll come over really quick, a couple of zigzag like this maybe, and then over, down, across, down, yep, like this, maybe all the way down here, but then you have to come all the way back up here, and then out like this maybe, up, ride the wall, down, I know this is a lot of planning lines. You guys are just watching planning lines, but it'll come together. It's going to come together. I would have liked to have had the maze done before starting the stream, but like I said, I just thought of this like a little while ago. It's not something you know what? This is getting too close to the other part. Let's come back this way. Actually, let's change this up to where you have to come up this way and then over, and then across and then over like that. There we go. We'll come down this way. It's just nuts. There's gonna be so many paths that you should go. You're gonna think you should go, but you didn't. And now, after all of this walking around, you just get near your cell, right? You're just now getting over here where you're pretty close to your cell again. But that's okay. It's gonna be a little bit disheartening. You're gonna be like, oh man, what have I done? I've done this really wrong. I haven't done it right. And then you'll realize that you actually are on a different path now. And everything will be okay. Maybe. If you think it'll be okay, then maybe it'll be okay. We'll see. Okay, now what I want to do here, I think, is I'm gonna create a little bit of water, just to make this interesting. So how about we go spawn? Is there no water tool? I thought I could spawn water. How do I spawn? How do I spawn water? I do have the cheat tools on, right? Yeah, because there's the spawn tools right here. Is there no way to spawn water? Sucks. I thought for sure I could do it. Staff meals, rubble, planning, quick build. Oh, like, right here, materials, water. Okay, so let's spawn some water, like, over here, kind of like this. Just like a little bit of water, like this. So we'll have like some sort of an obstacle to go around. Not brick wall, planning. That's where I want to go. Yep. So we'll have to come around the water. And so now it'll open up. There won't even be a wall. It'll just be the water in your way. And let me make sure I can actually do... Well, of course I can, because I can just put a wall right here. So I should be able to put a brick wall right through here. Like that. Yeah. So you'll walk around the water now. Where is this? Planning tool, pathways. Here we go. So we'll cut off the water really quick, and then come over this way. Then you'll have to come this way. Then you'll be right next to the water again. Yep, all the way around the water. And then you end up like this on the other side of this wall. So there will be a wall here. Like that. And then I think I'm actually going to take the planning away from these two. I'm just trying to think ahead of like some of my decoys that I want to have. I think there's going to be a path that goes this way. But it won't be the right way. But it'll just be a path that keeps going that way. So let's do this. Yep. And then up. Maybe go across this way, like this. We'll have some more water, maybe over here. I don't know. We could do that. Like maybe another like little lake here. Oh, and this path will end with the lake. Let's say so. They'll run into the water, and that'll be why the path doesn't work. So they'll run into this water right here. So like they'll basically cut up like this, and then whoops, there's water there. Tough break, you know. Like that. And it won't work because of the water. Cool. Okay. So we'll take and go planning. Up. Let's go this way. Maybe across this way. Up. Do I want to go straight? Yeah. Yeah, maybe not straight. Maybe, how about we come up like this, and then we'll come over. Yeah, like this, and then over, and then this way. Really making it a little bit complicated, you know? Got to keep them guessing. Okay, now I want to dart over towards this path, but no, actually I don't, because I want decoys. So I need to I need to save room for those decoys. The decoy routes, the bad routes, they need to be made. A maze is only as good as like the routes that you don't work, you know? They have to look convincing. And my goal is to make them look as convincing as possible. Okay, we don't want it to be too wide. All the paths will be 1 wide. I could make a 2 wide path. Maybe like a 3 wide path like this. Yeah, how about we do this? Oh, I got an idea. I want to incorporate little things that make it a bit more, I don't want to say creative, but I want to incorporate some things that just sort of add to the scenery to it. And I think, like right here, for example, this really wide path, what we could do is have water on, like maybe have a little bit of water on both sides of this path, kind of like this. I don't want it to be like clean though. It needs to be a little bit messy. Kind of like this. Yeah, we'll do it like that. It's a little bit messy. So it doesn't look like it's like uniform, you know? And then let's make sure the path goes up like this, and then cuts over, and then across, and then over, and then up. There we go. Over this way, down, over, this way, down, over, this way, over. Just making things up off the top of my head. Doesn't have to be perfect. The really hard part is when we get to the parts that's not the solution. That's when it becomes fun to make a maze, I think. So I think we're almost getting to that point. I don't want to get lazy and just make it end because you can't go up this way too far, so maybe we'll cut back like this. There we go. Up this path. Then we're going to have them come all the way over to the road, but not quite hitting the road, but they're like, oh, we're so close, we're almost there, but no, you're not. And you can't get out too early. You can't get out because instead of a wall over here, we're going to show them the road, right? We're going to show all of these guys the road. They're going to see it. They're going to be like, oh man, I can see it. It's right there, but they're not going to be able to like cross it because the water's there. They'll have the solution be maybe over here. So let's get rid of these rooms. We don't need any of this stuff. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff. I'm hoping it just goes away, but if it doesn't, then can I just get rid of it? Yeah, let's just dump it. Let's give them a garbage a garbage area right here. Let's give them a garbage area over here. And then what we're going to do is just tell them to, no, not demolish walls. Is there anything I can, yeah, bulldoze right here. They won't allow me to do that. Okay, so can I just hit dump everywhere on all this stuff? So I get out of my way. I kind of want my solution to be right here. Dump, 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 dump. I wish there was a dump tool. Where's the Scott Gordon tool? Speaking of Scott Gordon, is he in the chat yet? Is he in the chat yet? Jerry, you like my XCOM game? I wish more people liked my XCOM series. I do. It's so fun. It's so like, it's really nerve-wracking. I'm not even entirely sure I'm going to win it. I'm constantly worried about losing that. I'm really not confident at all that we can win. But, you know, it gets like no views, so I don't know how much time to really put into it. I'm putting as much time as it takes for me to be happy and satisfied and have fun with it, which is kind of what I've been doing. All right, so how about we come down this way, and then we'll come right over here, and boom, they'll see the water, but they won't be able to interact with it, right? Let's come this way. We'll go in a little bit like this. So they can walk across the water, have them dart in just a little bit, around this way, over this way, then up this way. And the solution will be kind of like, they'll have to come this way first, over this way, kind of like this, and then over. Now I want them to see the water on the other side too, so let's get them to come up like this, over, across, maybe this way first. Yeah, let's bring them down, back over, up, yep, across this way, and we'll have water be right here. So let's get the materials out. We'll bring water here, all along the top of the property here, like this. Make sure there's water, yep. And then all the water comes right up and it ends, and there's a tiny spot right here where they can get out. And this will be where the solution is. Pathways, right here. That's where the solution is, right there. So they'll have to, let's have them come in from this side. Like this. Like that. Okay, so it starts off really, really confusing, right? It starts off really, really like hectic all over the place. Oh my God, this maze will take forever. But it starts to spread out to the point where it doesn't take all that much, but it's still going to look crazy. It's going to look just as nuts all over the maze, right? So I kind of feel like I should have some paths up here that work, though. So maybe there'll be two different methods to solve it, which is kind of what I was saying earlier. Maybe there's two solutions. So what I could do is I could... Yeah, we'll come up with it later. Let's get the walls in first. So I want the solution walls in. So let's get all the walls that work with this path and get all the walls in. That will take a little bit of time. Actually, leave this. Yeah, I can't leave that open. How about we... Okay, let's demolish this wall. And we'll get this path moved to where it's here instead. Okay. Leave this open. That's another thing is like while I'm making the walls, I'm gonna open the walls back up every way. So like all these walls are gonna be solid for now, but they're all gonna get like there's gonna be a lot of demolishing happening because I'm gonna start making the solutions or making all the decoy routes by demolishing the existing walls and making new paths from them. So this just gives me an idea of where everything is. And you know what? I was kind of hoping to avoid this right here, where there's two walls next to each other. So I think I'm just gonna leave this open as like a double wide area. That might make it more interesting to have it that way anyway. So let's get all the walls. Yep. And see, this is gonna be a double wide area again too, and I don't want that. So let's make these this path. This solution will be going like, yeah, like this. Yeah, it'll cut down. So it'll end up going this way instead. The problem with that though, no, that doesn't work. Because the problem with that is that this has to connect this way. So there has to be a wall here. So what I could do then is instead of this, what I could do is make the path go one more out. And that way we end up with a wall. No, that doesn't help me from having a wall here. Or doesn't help me with the idea of having a wall here. I really want the wall here though. So what I actually would have to do is this. Yeah, I'd have to do this. Which I guess is fine. Yep, and then this would come down like this. Over. This would be double wide. I guess it's fine. It doesn't matter if there's a double wall. Whatever. I'll play around with it. Alright, all the way, all the way, all the way. There we go. Unlimited money! Such a great thing to have, isn't it? Unlimited money. Don't we all wish we had unlimited money? I would have a 980 Ti or 1080. 980. I would have a 1080 Ti right now. That's what I would have. Walls, walls, walls. Let's leave this open for now. We'll close it off for now. That's fine. I'm gonna mess with those double walls and make sure that they don't do that. And these will all be. This is all gonna get opened up eventually with new paths. But for now, I just want all the walls in. So let's come this way. And by the end of this, what I'm hoping is that by the end of this, we won't even know how to solve it. Because I'm gonna make it complicated enough, I think, to where by the time I'm done putting in my decoy routes, I'm not gonna remember the real route. Like, I'll have a rough idea of how it goes, but it won't. It just won't work, you know. It'll just be an idea of how it works, not the actual way of how it works. You know, for somebody who didn't want double paths or double walls, I sure made an awful lot of them, didn't I? It's all right. It'll get fixed. We'll make tweaks to the path every now and then. It'll be fine. All the way down this way. It's starting to look like a maze. It's starting to get that maze look, you know? You know the look. Alright, whoops. This way. It's going to be so secure because they won't know how to get out. It's not a matter of getting out, it's a matter of not knowing how to get out, you know? This will totally end up being a path right here. Yep, this will be blocked off. Okay, so we're off to a good start. We need to build a wall. That's what the stream should be called. This is Donald Trump's live stream, where we are building a wall. Lots and lots of walls. And we have unlimited money to pay for them, of course. Because Mexico's going to pay for it. Here's this. We'll come up. And across. And down, 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 across. Yep, this will be fine. That works. This is going to be closed. This comes up like this. Yes. Like this. This works, sure. Yep. And then this way, and then this way. All through here. Whoops. I don't want to block the path, so this is that would block the solution, so I don't want that. That's why we marked the solution with a path, so we make sure we never obstruct it. So no matter how many walls I put in, never cross the solution. And then we can open it up and make new routes afterwards. This will work. Hey, Pet, you're still in the chat, right? How about we get how about we get a straw poll? I want to see, like, what game the people who are here, I want to see what game they're interested in seeing most between a few choices. So, I want to get a straw poll going, and I want to see if people would prefer, like city builder type games like this, or if something else. I'm thinking like, I'm trying to think of the choices I want to give them. I'm not actually. I started this whole sentence with an idea, and then I kind of got into like doing the maze still, and lost the idea in my head. But it'd be nice to get a straw poll to see if people would like to see. Oh, here we go. So, would you like to see RimWorld, City Skylines, banished, or I don't know. I almost want to say other and then let people like write it in the chat what they want to see, but I'm not sure. Or I know there's one more. I had it off the tip of my tongue and I don't remember what it is. I'll get it. I'll figure it out. There's another choice here somewhere. I gotta think about it. But it'd be nice to know what people's opinions are, because I know you guys like games like this. They're, you know, creative, building things. I know you guys like those kind of games. So I'm trying to accommodate what you guys like. Also, I like your feedback also to know whether or not you guys would prefer if I had music in my live streams, or if you like it better with just hearing the game audio. Personally, I've never, like, it's okay to have music, I guess, like, but the problem with doing music in a live stream on YouTube is content ID. That's the biggest problem. And the way I see it is, if you guys want music in the live streams, you can play your own music while you watch it, right? You can play your own music, and then you become your own DJ. And you can control its volume and the type of music you listen to and all that stuff. And I feel like for me as a viewer, that's always been better. But I know on Twitch, there's a lot of people who live stream with music, and it does add a certain degree of energy to the stream. It totally does, and I get why people do it. So if I was to do that, I'm gonna have to be really, really careful about the whole content ID idea. That's gonna be something that I really want to be careful of. So if you guys have an idea of another creative game you'd like to see, between the options that I've said already, I don't know if anybody's got a straw poll up. If nobody has a straw poll up, then I guess you can't leave it in the chat, like the live chat, for me to see later. So I guess what I'll probably have to do is either just ask Pet or something when the stream's over with. I'll be like, hey, what did people say? Unless he has a straw poll up. I didn't see the link, but then again, I'm not looking consistently. So, but it'd be really cool to know you guys' input on that. Okay, lots of walls left to build, but we have like, there's a lot of walls already built, which is kind of nice. You know, I might do this. Let's have this path right here deviate a little bit. We'll have like a shortcut here. They won't know it's a shortcut, but it'll be a shortcut. It'll come up like this. It'll come over like this. It won't look like a shortcut, but it'll totally be a shortcut, right? Like this, down, over, really short path like this, down, over, and then in like that. And then they can choose to go back this way or this way, and that'll be really nerve-wracking for them, because if they go this way, then they'll have a way to keep going, but they'll actually be going backwards, and that will be funny. Yes, I like this idea. We'll put methods to where if they go the wrong way, they'll actually be going backwards, and they'll end up where they started. That will be funny. Because the whole point of a maze, right, is to trick people. That's the whole point. So that's why I think it'll be funny. Up like this, over, 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 and over. So that will be where that goes. Yep. Perfect. Bring this up. Bring this up, bring this over like that. Yep. Well, maybe we'll open up this wall, and we'll have this go off to like another path. This will deviate and go to a decoy, but this will be the shortcut, right? I like that idea a lot, so let's keep that going. All right. I got something in my eye and I can't get it out. Why? Because I refuse to take my hands off the mouse. Why? I got some sleep. If you can't tell, I've got some sleep. I have a little bit more energy tonight, which is fun. I also played some Everspace. That gives me some energy too. Have you never played Everspace before? It's kind of fun. It's a roguelike space shooter game. It's kind of fun. It's coming out of beta. It comes out of early access, I think, on the 24th of May, which is unfortunate because I would have really liked to play that on the same day it comes out. But unfortunately, it's decided to come out of beta on the same day Gwent does, and I'm going to be too occupied with Gwent to play EverQuest. Speaking of Gwent, if anyone is familiar with The Witcher and likes Gwent and is interested in seeing some streaming for that, check out my Twitch, because that's where it's going to be. I'm going to be streaming Gwent exclusively on Twitch. And I'm actually going to be getting quite competitive with it. It's one of those games where I really want to perfect it. But I really want to get good at it. I want to be somebody who, in terms of Gwent, I want to be somebody who like plays this and goes, yeah, he plays that game, you know, to where people will like, I don't know, like they're not gonna recognize me or anything. I'm probably not gonna get that good at it, but it would be nice to at least have some people at least recognize the username to the point where they don't want to face me, or they're excited to face me. That would be cool. That takes a lot of practice, and it's something that I'm gonna dedicate to a little bit of time to. I'm gonna try to anyway. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but I can always block off sections of my work schedule for, you know, if I play Gwent an hour every day, that's 365 hours of Gwent every year. So that's not really that much. Now that I've mentioned it, it's really not that much, Charlie. You probably should dedicate more than an hour a day. You probably should. And at least in the early times, in the beginning, I will, because that's just what it's all about for me. I love The Witcher. I never played a series on The Witcher on my channel, and I kind of regret that. But it's an RPG, and so far, based on what I see, you guys don't like RPGs. You just don't. You don't like to watch those. So, okay. Which brings me to another thing, is that there is a chance I'll probably be playing Fallout 4 soon. Pet sent me a mod list. He's told me to try it out. So I've owned Fallout 4 since like the first week of its release. I just never played it. It's kind of a waste of money when you do that, but it's just the way my work schedule worked out. I just didn't happen. And then right when I got to the point where I was about ready to play it, I started KSP, and the rest, as you know, is history from there. Wow, we have so many walls to build. These workmen are so lucky that they don't have to build them all, because Mexico's doing it. It's gonna be a joke for, well, at least the foreseeable future anyway. That joke's gonna exist. Let's come this way. Up, up, up. Let's take a quick look at the chat. I've kind of been missing what you guys have been saying, so let's see. I gave you guys 3 options on games you'd like, but if you have other suggestions on what you'd like to see, then you can leave them in the chat. But I don't have a way of referencing your live chat after the stream concludes, so it's kind of hard to gauge it. So what you could do is visit us on our Discord channel. You can see the link in the description of this video. You can see the Discord. If you join the Discord, there's a game suggestions channel on the Discord server, and you can leave your suggestion there, and then I can see it because I can reference it later. But the live chat is kind of, well, you know, actually, I mean, I could always watch the stream over again. If I watch the stream, I can see your chat afterwards because it's on the screen. So your chats are now incorporated into the game, into the on-demand stream. So that's an option too. I'm gonna actually get rid of this wall because I'm gonna turn this into a decoy path. Let's get rid of, not this one, not this wall, this wall right here. Get rid of that wall. That's gonna be a decoy path. Yeah. There's not really a point to going around like this. I might as well just open this up, because there's no way I can make a decoy from here. So if I just open this up, yeah, that'll work. That'll be fine. Maybe we'll put what if we put doors throughout here? Like, that would change things, wouldn't it? You have to go through certain, oh man. I'm getting ideas. This might end up being a 2-part thing. Too many ideas to ignore, guys. Too many ideas to ignore. Okay, so we've got most of our walls built. Excuse me. That was, nope. Just a tad bit rude. Let's come this way. Anyway, so Pet has a mod list for me for Fallout 4, and I've never played Fallout. It would be a completely blind playthrough. I know the story kind of from Fallout 3. I know Fallout 4 is a standalone game. It doesn't really follow Fallout 4, or Fallout 4 doesn't really follow Fallout 3 directly, but a lot of the same things, you know, apply to both games, from my understanding anyway. So I know some things, I guess. Can I make this wall right on the water? I shouldn't be able to do that. I don't want to do that. I want the water to be the obstruction that they're dealing with, like right like this. Yeah, I want this to be that way. You know what else I have to do? I don't have to do it. I guess I could just leave it dirt. I was going to put concrete on all the paths, but I think I'm just going to leave it dirt. That's a lot of work still. I don't want to do that. Now let's leave this open. So the wall comes up this way and this way, but also here and then up this way. I wish there was a way for me to save the live chat, like as a text file. And then I could do like a search, like a find search thing. YouTube, if you're listening, you're not. My streams aren't popular enough for you to listen. But if I had a way to extract all the chat from each one of my streams into a text file, that would be boss. I would love that. Because then I could read it, you know. I could search through it, turn it into an ebook and let Siri read it to me. I don't know. That would probably be not the best idea. This way, up, over. It's nighttime. If I speed up time 3 times speed, the walls get built almost instantly. So that's kind of cool. Not that it really matters, because I can only draw so fast anyway. It's basically just drawing around the path. Drawing around the solution. All the way up. Whatever. But yeah, I have an idea for City Skylines. I have an idea for that. It's a pretty decent idea, I think. Oh, there's not supposed to be... Yeah, there's not supposed to be a wall here. This is where the water is. The water is the wall. The wall is the water. I can't see because it's not freaking daytime. So hurry up. Become daytime. That's why I'm speeding up time. Let's see. We have... did you see the Trump Western Wall today? He said, I will build brother. Wait, he said what? I will build you a brother. That's what he said? Oh, I didn't get that. Let's see. Did I just make water in the middle of the... I did. I made one spot of water right here. Well, I might as well make a little pond then so I can see it later. Okay. Continue. See what you guys are saying here. Charlie, what are you doing in PA right now? I am making a maze. We are going to be a mouse, and we're going to try to escape the maze. The goal is to create a prison that is very hard to escape, but yet has no guards and no security. Purely, I wanted to know, is there a way to make a really secure prison that has very little security, if any at all? And I thought, you know, a maze would be pretty hard to escape. And we'll make sure people can't dig around the maze, because that's always the worry, is that they'll just dig. Like, why do they have to go through the maze? Well, see, the thing is, you can't dig in escape mode unless you have something to dig with. And if I don't provide any tools in the map for you to dig with, if I don't provide any buildings, for example, that have the tools built in them, then you won't have anything that you can use to dig. So you won't be able to dig. And therefore, you will have to be the mouse and solve the maze. So we're creating a maze. And right now what you're seeing is me drawing the walls around the solution. So at first I drew the solution of what the person would have to do in order to get through the maze. So in this case, they would start in this cell here. This is their cell. And they would have to basically follow a path, which I'm not going to have the full wall here because I do want them to have options. Yep. But they would have to follow the path, you know, of righteousness. We're calling this the path of righteousness. That's the name of this maze. This is the path of righteousness. They have to find that path. on their own with no help, which is, you know, so good. Let's make this water go all the way around. Apparently when you make a wall, you also delete the pond. You delete the water, which I did not know that that was a thing. Does that mean my water down here is also gone? It might have been. I think I might have redrew it. I think I might have redrew that. I don't know. So that's what we're doing. I'm making a prison that is hard to escape. Oh. Okay, see, now I didn't want any prisoners to be intaken. That's not something I wanted to have happen. So if I could close intake, that'd be great. And if you guys want to just starve and escape, then, you know, you go right ahead and do it, because I don't care. But, like, I didn't want any prisoners yet. So, yeah. There's going to be no prisoners in this prison, except for the one. Except for you. Because if I make AI prisoners in any way, then the AI will know the path, and the AI will just, like, run the path. So this is a prison that's entirely meant to contain a human, like, contain an actual player, not the AI, because the AI will know the path. So I think 3 times speed is probably not something I want now that it's daytime. Let's preserve the daytime as long as we can. Move this up. So I'm drawing. I draw walls around the solution. Well, first I draw the solution, then I draw walls around the solution, and then I can start cutting into the walls and demolishing the walls to create new paths that are not the solution. Obviously, they're dead-end paths. And I have a couple of ideas of some really complicated dead-end paths that will make people think that they're making progress, and then it will just totally rob them of all hope at the very end. Like, it'll almost be a solution of its own, except it will never solve. But, which is why I left this part right here open. Because I want another path that's going to go through here, and they're going to be like, oh yeah, we're making so much progress. We're almost at the back, and then nothing. It doesn't work. Just because. That's a really dirty thing to do, and that's just because. I want them to have hope, and then I want to watch it be crushed. But it's going to be complicated enough to where my hope is, my genuine hope, and I don't know if that'll happen. What I'll do is I'll make this like I'm doing. Then I won't rewatch the stream myself, which I rarely watch my own streams anyway. I mean, the only time I do it is if I want to like highlight something that happened and I want to go back and be like, what was that? But for the most part, I just watch the streams long enough to see that the quality's fine, and then I move on. Because I casted it, so what do I need to see it for? But the goal is to not rewatch it, obviously, to refresh myself. And if I do that, okay, this is where the solution ends. So when they get out here, that's when they're free, right? They get to the road, they're free. That's the whole point. That's where they have to get out. Yep. This way. Gonna crush their hopes and dreams. All right, so let's see. What do we have? You guys are talking about a lot of different things. Hey, Pet, what's the 4-digit number code after the letters for the Discord? So there isn't any code to join the Discord. What you are seeing is you're seeing a prompt that you're supposed to put into the app. So if you're seeing that, you don't have the app installed on your phone. Get the app installed on your phone. If you have the Discord app installed on your phone, then you should see a big purple button that says Open App, and then you're good. You should not have to enter any. You should not have to enter any PIN code. That's something that's randomly generated for you, so no one else can tell you what it is. It's sort of like two-factor authentication kind of thing. It's not two-factor, but it's similar to that in that you have a special code just for you that was just randomly generated for you to verify. If you have the app on your phone, then you should see a big purple button that says Open in Discord. And that's all you should have to tap is the big purple button. You should be good to go from there. So your first step, for the easiest way to join the Discord, your first step is to download the Discord app, pretty much. Is that all the walls? We got it all done? There's some walls I could put in here. But I'll probably end up demolishing a lot of this anyway, because I want it to be this, like, I want a dead end to be made here, I think. Yeah, right here. I want a dead end to be here, like that. Okay, so now the fun part. Making the dead ends, okay? So, what I'd like to do about that is we're going to make, we're going to get our planning tool out, and I'm going to use the walls planning tool. And the walls planning tool is going to be used, maybe just objects. I think objects will be easier to see. Oh, but the problem with objects, though, is that I can do this. I don't really want to do that, to where this will be a straight line. Well, it doesn't really doesn't really do a straight line, but it's closer. I still think objects will be easier to see, so we'll do objects. So let's make some of the fake paths. The first thing I'm going to want to do, I have to switch back and forth between these tools a lot, but we're going to make a fake path that comes up this way. And it'll just end like this. No, like this. It makes more sense to have it drive down into here. Yep. So then we'll have the wall there and there, like this. Or maybe we don't even need to close this. Like, why do we need to close that? Why not just make that to be a fake path too? No, why not? You can go that way, except you can't escape. So, okay, cool. So there's that one. Yay! Now this one actually needs walls, I think. I need a wall here. Yeah, otherwise they just made a big shortcut. So we need a wall there. And then this fake path will come in from this way. We're going to use the object tool for this. Yep, so fake path. Let's actually put a real wall here. No, just here, like this. Yep. And then we'll do... let's see. If they're coming through here, I don't want them to get into here, because that's too big of a shortcut. So I think I need to close that off with a wall. I need to close that off, but leave this open. And there'll be a fake path right here, right? Yeah. It's kind of like a two-way fake path right here, which is kind of nice, I think. Then this comes up, but it's going to be fake, so it'll be this way, and then that's fake. And then this comes up like this, and around, and it stops there. So we'll have a wall be like this. Cool. Oh, ho, ho, we're starting to get it. You see? It's coming together. Starting to get this. Do we have... Let's see. Do we have... hold on. I'm gonna look at your chat really quick. There's the straw poll. I'm gonna open that up because I want to see it. If you haven't responded to the straw poll yet and you're interested in having input, you should totally... Oh, did straw poll have a new interface? That's cool. Of course you guys are split. Like, obviously you have to be like 30% everywhere. Obviously. I was hoping there would be a clear winner. That'd have been really helpful. I have too many things on my plate, so I have to prioritize. And I want to prioritize by doing what you guys want to do. So look in the chat. Michael has posted a straw poll link. You should click that and give your input on what series you'd most prefer to see. For Banished, I don't really have a clear plan in my head, but really Banished kind of evolves anyway. Banished sort of, you kind of have to improvise and change directions with Banished anyway. Kind of the same thing with RimWorld actually, but my idea with RimWorld, I would be trying the same idea I had before. I would be trying it again, but I'd probably choose a different storyteller. As much as I love Randy, I would really like to have a better chance at success this time. And Randy just really loves to screw with you, like a lot. Let's bring this up like this. And down like this. We'll have this come this way. We'll kind of bring it down this way, like this, through here, and then you're stopped dead in your tracks, like that. Yep, and then you also come this way, and then up if you want to, which you'll end up being here, except there's going to be a wall right here. Let's have the wall be here, like this. We'll have another path, comes up like this. Yep, like that. And then it's gonna deviate like this too. Cool. So let's get the wall put in. That's a perimeter wall, which would have been way funnier to use, honestly. But no, I'm not gonna use a perimeter wall. Nice try. Can we bulldoze this? I think I can bulldoze the foundation now, right? No. I don't know how that works. It's okay. Brick wall. Anytime there's a spot like this, what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to open it up and just let it be another path, right? Like, just let it be another path that dead ends. I might as well. Brick wall like this, come out, yep, over, and then through this way, and then also like this, and they have another path that does that. So what I could do is maybe demolish it. Honestly, this might tease them a little bit, but I'm going to actually put this as a way to walk straight through. So there's a way to walk straight through this, and you might end up just going in circles. This right here can be opened up and be a path, so let's just demolish this wall. There's no reason to keep that like that. We might as well open that up. Cool. We have a pretty legit fake path happening here. How about we keep going with this object idea? So how about we deviate this way, come down, over, across, this way, back up, over, like this, over, down, over, across, and then like over here. Then what we could do is we'll have this come this way and meet up with this path, and we'll also have it meet up with this path. And they're both fake, so it'll be fine. They just meet up with other fake paths. It'll be fun. All right, so this way, down, over. We'll leave this open. Let's leave this open. There's a 3 wide path here. I don't know about that. 3 wide's kind of weird. Let's maybe change the fake path a bit here. We'll have it come like down from here and then over like that. That's better. Then there's still a 2 wide wall here though. Maybe not. Let's go like this. You know what? Let's just hug the wall. Like that. That's fine. Then we could put a block. We could put a little wall here like this. That's fine. I'm alright with that. So square wall block there. Another one comes up this way. All the way over, all the way over. Yep. I love it. I love it. This is working so well. This is working out. I have my doubts, but no longer. There's a lot of double wall action happening here. I'm not convinced this is the way to go on this. So let's delete the double walls here. I can't help it over here. I have to have the double wall here, so that's fine. But over here, there's no real. It's not really an excuse to have this be a double wall. Honestly, we could do better than that. So maybe we'll have this be 2 wide. Like this. This will be 2 wide, and then we could also have this be 2 wide. That's fine. And then this can come out like this. There's a lot of this double wall happening here. I'm not digging it. It's because of how I've got the brick. It's because of how I got this spaced out. So if I change this to be like this instead, something like that instead, and then maybe over like this. So there's 2 different ways to get there, just because that'll confuse them. You know, I don't know. Maybe it'll confuse them. Maybe it won't. But it'll be something different. Something like that. Works for me. Cut this up like that. No, not that. Over across like this. Yep. And then, let's see. See what I mean? Like, we're doing so much stuff like this that there's a chance I won't even remember the real solution, you know? That's kind of an interesting point. Oh, and what I could do with this part is I could probably go like this. Yeah, that would be cool. And then, so there's like a alternating wall like this. So now instead of being straight, they have to go. Oh man, I could have been doing that with like all these double walls, you know? Like this area over here, I could have been like demolishing this. And then just going like maybe like this. Which is kind of a double wall here too, but at least it would be a little bit more interesting. Yeah, a little bit more interesting. That's kind of cool. I can dig it. Objects, how about we do the same thing here? So we'll have them end this way. Yeah, like this. And then the wall can come up like this, here, here, and here. Cool. Okay, then. Well, that takes care of that big fake path. That looks cool, doesn't it? I dig it. How about we have another one come this way? Just stop there and stop there. So, oh, not walls, paths. Demolish this, demolish this, demolish this. And then the path will go this way. Like that. So then the brick walls can just do this. It's fine with me. I'm not sure anyone would really fall for that, but is there any way I can make that more interesting? No, not really. Okay, so let's take the fake path object. We're gonna go up this side and this side. And we're gonna have this go this way. This will go this way. And I want it to meet there. And then it'll also go around the outside, which I can't build. I don't think I can actually build on the last tile. No, I can't. So that's actually not gonna be a good thing, because then they'll be able to get out. We don't want that. They don't need to find the end of the maze if they can actually get out. So we'll have a hard wall be there. Like that. That should lock them in that way. Yeah, okay, good. So let's demolish this wall and this wall. That'll let them in. Then we'll go with a brick wall up the middle here, over like this, and then over like this. Yep, that works good for me. And that is, no, dumbass. No. Go back. Demolish this wall. All right, good. Now we'll do the fake path. There and there and there. Okay, cool. Got a couple of fake paths there. That works. Now this, we can probably get rid of these double walls and do the alternating thing. So if I get rid of this as a wall, then go like this and then like this, that makes it more interesting. Now this is the real path, so let's make sure we mark this as such. This can be a decoy, but like, who's gonna fall for that, honestly? Let's see, what else we got here? Let's see. I'm just reading your chats now. So you guys are talking about Fallout. Yeah, if you want to see, if you want to see like the Fallout 4 series, I'll probably do it. It's hard to tell like how I'll actually do that. Look at the guard. See, now it's the workmen, but see all the workmen though, they should always end up, unless they're trapped. No, he should end up. It'd be interesting if the AI gets messed up with pathing. I think he was actually, yeah, he was in here getting some rubble, but like all the AI should totally always be on the solution path, right? They should always be on the solution path because the computer should know how to get out. which is why this isn't a prison for AI prisoners. This is a prison for player prisoners. And it's on a large map, and it's just basically nothing but walls. So it shouldn't really hurt frame rates. Frame rates should be awesome. And oh, hang on. Oh, my back. Frame rate should be awesome because there's really no reason for the AI pathing to be bogging you down. The map size shouldn't be a problem. I can't buy additional... I wanted to buy additional space and make it even bigger, but that didn't happen because they won't let me buy it, so... I like how... let's see, I'm just watching other things here. You guys are talking about Fallout still. Yeah, I'm going to have to not watch that just so that I don't potentially spoil something for myself. I don't think I would, but it's possible. I don't know. So let's grab here, 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 and how about here? And nah. How about here? That's fine. And then this will be... We can actually open this up. This will be okay. We could open this up, and this path will take them either down decoys, or they could potentially take a bad route but get to the same destination. So technically it's still a good route. So I should mark this as a pathway to get out. Do I want to put another... Not really. I'll be fine. So this is actually a path out because it works. But if they come this way, then it becomes a bad path. So let's mark this as a wall there, 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 and there. And then we want the objects like this. And then how do I want this to play? I think I'm going to play this just around the wall, I guess. We'll hug the wall with it for now. And then it'll come up this way like that. Why not? Fine. Works. It works. 2, 3, wall around the outside. Let's pause that. We're also going to make another path that goes in just because we can. And this will come in this way, and it'll just be. We could also connect it to a bad... We could connect it here too. That's not a bad idea. Let's just do that. Where are we? Objects. Okay, good. So they could potentially go in a circle, but they can get through here and go this way instead of going this way. So that's something different. They could do it if they want to. And then let's put another wall over this way. Like this. And we'll just have this be just a bad path. Just have this go up and be a bad path like this. And then this can go this way and cut down this way and just meet up like this. Nah. Hang on, there's probably a better way to utilize this space. If I just go around the outside, then I end up with 2. So what I could do then is maybe go like... It's kind of weird, but I'm not sure how to use this. If I make the wall there and here, then we're left with this, which, if I just do that, it's not really the bad deal to just do that. I could live with that. Do we want to make a way to get in this? There's no way to actually get into this bad path, so how about we unlock it there, and we'll unlock it over here. This isn't really that much of a shortcut, but technically this path works now, so let's mark it as such. Technically that path works. But this doesn't. Okay, cool. Cool. We're getting there. It's starting to look a little bit like a crossword puzzle, isn't it? I think so. I think so. So I'm going to have to refresh the straw poll here because you guys are telling me numbers I'm not seeing. So let's refresh this. We got 9 votes for City Skylines, 6 for RimWorld, and 6 for Banished. Okay. Okay. That's giving me clues. It's giving me clues. Almost everyone who's watching the stream has participated. That never happens. Ever. Objects this way. The idea that I have for City Skylines is kind of inspired by a series that Skystorm did with City Skylines. And in that series, Sky went and rebuilt London. He got... Oh, wait. This isn't... Oh, I can't do this. Hang on. Let's make the wall all the way around because I can't do this. Yep. Like this. It's got to be like that. In that series, Sky rebuilt London. And I thought, you know... I don't have London to go after because I don't like live at London, but I do have Detroit and the surrounding suburbs and Windsor right across the river, and I mean that might be something kind of cool. I could rebuild where I live, just like kind of like what he did. So yeah, that was my idea with Skylines, and I'd have like the mapping tools and stuff that Sky used, and so he can get the maps right and be precise on where he places the roads and things like that, which is kind of cool. So it's interesting. So I don't know. It's something to think about. Let's see. What do we have here? This path doesn't work, so I'm probably going to... You know what? Let's make it enter here and also exit over here. Because it's not that much of a... That's not really going to be a shortcut or anything. So we'll have... this path, I don't really want it to be a straight line like this. So how about we dart out like this? Maybe we'll make this be a bad path, but we'll let this go around this way. Like this. Kinda. Then we can adjust the planning. Adjust the objects so they're not like this. This wall can extend. Yeah, kind of like that. And then the bad path can go this way and this way. But there's a way, I think, to get... You can enter here, or you can enter... You know what? That's fine. Yeah, this will work just fine. It doesn't have to be a good solution this direction. So how about we kind of seal this off a little bit. It's like one of these. Just because it makes it interesting in some capacity. I don't know. Can leave a gap here and maybe just make this be a dead end that's flat like this. I don't know. It's interesting. It's fine. Okay, so that's that. Now I want another path that comes out this way and then comes up and then comes out over out this way. Make sure there's a wall here. Yep. Out this way and then up around the wall and ends there. And then it can also go this direction, but it'll end there. And then we can have another one which will end just here. So if I make the walls follow that, I end up with something that looks like something that doesn't quite look the way I imagined it, but it'll be alright. Let's demolish this wall. Yep, we'll let this go in a circle. Nighttime again. We'll speed up time. You can just open it up like that. It's fine. Cool. And then it can also come this way. But there's got to be a wall here, so no. The wall will be here, so the path has to be here. Yep, down and over. It does not get anything else. Yep, this way. Fine. Wall can go here. Cool. We could close this off, actually. It might make it more interesting. If we close this off, then they'll think they have to come around, which is fine. They've been doing that the whole maze anyway. And then it'll lock them out. It'll lock them down that way. But then we want to also open this up. So how about we have the path? We could have the maze come in through here and just kind of split like that. And then maybe it comes down this way and also gets trapped, and maybe it comes down this way and also gets trapped. Okay, fine. Wall this way, wall this way, wall this way, wall this way. Cool. Oh, I'm digging it. It's coming together. We got lots to do, though. Lots of fake paths to make. Whew. It doesn't own 6, but has everything for 5. You should play Civ 6. Yes. So I've also been told I should play Civ, which like blows my mind. I thought like a ton of people had already played that on YouTube, and like people would be bored of it by now, but maybe not. I know I've watched my fair share of Civ games, and I've played a lot of Civ games, so I mean I'm not necessarily bored of it as a game per se. I wouldn't watch it today because I've watched it enough, but I don't know. Maybe there's something I could. I like to do series. I don't like to just do them just to do them. I like to do things that are somewhat different, somewhat unique in some way. I like to do things that are like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't want it to be the same as someone else's. You know, I want it to be a little bit different. I have to differentiate it in some way. That's what I'm looking for. So if there's a way I can come up, if there's something I can come up with that will do that, then maybe I'll look into Civ. There's a way I can differentiate it somehow. I don't think there's a way to do that anymore. The game's pretty seasoned, so yeah, it'd be a tough call. We'll see. I think we'll leave the double walls here. Maybe we'll get rid of this one. We'll open this up as a path that people can take. And then how about we go just kind of like, I don't know. I have no idea what that's going to actually lead me to. If I put a wall here, then I have to come. Let's see what I can do here. Brick wall. There, and then it doesn't work. There's not enough space to make that work, so we'll just do this. And we'll just call it a day on that. Okay. All right, what else do we have for fake paths? So this is going to be a fake path. And we'll just kind of do one of these down this path because we can. Around here, over this way, and then down like this. So let's get the wall. There, 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 and there. And now that path is done. Looks okay. This doesn't really look that good though. This doesn't. Let's maybe change this up. We'll have the wall be there, but take this one away. And then the path is here. That looks better. In my opinion, that looks better. This will be a fake path. All we need to do to make that is to demolish that wall. And yeah, I think that's probably pretty good so far. What do you guys think? How's the what's I suck at competitive frames, or I suck at competitive first-person shooters. He's right, I do. I don't play them enough. The thing about first-person shooters is you have to play them a ton just to get that muscle memory of what to do immediately. You got to play it so much, and I, don't. I don't play it so much. I don't have time for it. But I have heard people tell me I should try Overwatch, which does count as a competitive first-person shooter. All right, so this is how far we are. This is how long this takes. We have the solution drawn, and we have the walls around our solution, right? If one of these workers wants to get, let's see what the worker does. If I tell him to go into this cell, see where this worker goes. Wait, where is he? Oh, well, he's a smartass right now. Hold on, do I have a gap? Is there a way he can actually get in through this way? Hold on. I want to follow him. Is there actually a way he can get in? Where is he going? Do I have a gap in the wall somewhere? That's a pretty big security risk. I do. It's right here. There's a gap in the wall right here. Oh, what a smartass. See, that's what I'm talking about. The AI would know this kind of stuff. It's okay. The maze isn't done yet. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, when I finish the maze, just to make sure it's all closed up, I'm going to tell one of the workmen to go to the cell. And if he follows the path, if he follows the solution, then I know the maze is complete. If he deviates and goes through a shortcut of some kind, then I know the maze has got a hole in it or there's something wrong with it. So, okay, so let's come up this way. Oh, I'm drawing it with, I don't want to draw it with the wall. So let's kind of do this, and then we'll, where did that wall just get built? Right there, okay. So let's bring this over. Let's see, what do we want to do here? I don't really want to follow the wall. I do that a lot. We can go like this instead, and then we'll follow this wall. It's an even number of squares in here, which means the wall's going to do something weird. We could make it work, maybe. If we make the wall do this instead, then it becomes kind of interesting. We could do that instead. Yeah, that works for me. Come down like this, and then up like this, over like this. Yeah, that's fine with me. It doesn't really flow well in terms of like, there's going to be parts where it's too wide, but that's fine. It can be too wide in some areas. We have it too wide in other areas already, so whatever. Okay, so this is going to be too wide as well, because it's going to go that way. And then this is going to come down. Let's interrupt it here. And instead of having it go down that way, we'll have this path come over and end. We'll have this path come down this way and end here. So let's make our brick walls. Yep, just like this. And then objects, no. Planning, yes. That, there we go. Cool. That's kind of cool. It's still open on this side, but that's because we're going to make lots more fake paths. This area, what I want to do now is I want to make a really complex fake path. I want to make a path that looks like it could be the solution, but it robs them of all their hope really close to the end. Like, I want it to go basically all the way to here, follow along the water, and then just stop here. And they'll be like, damn it, there's nowhere to go. And they're going to have to track all the way back to get on the right path. I know it's a really nasty thing to do, and you're not supposed to do that with mazes because it's super dirty, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because it's this prison architect. It's all about being dirty sometimes. This can be a wall, and then this can be a wall. Good. So they're a good amount of spaces away. So what I want to do here is this path is going to come up like this. It's going to come around like this. Wait a minute. This is a wall? Yep, this could be a path too. Let's have this path end here, but this one keeps going around like that. Good. Let's mark that so I don't... Let's just mark that with a wall right now. Might as well get it done. go ahead and demolish that one. So this will give them hope. If they get caught on this path, if they get caught on this train of thought, right, then it'll give them hope, but because it won't be obstructing them, it'll let them keep walking, and they'll be like, yes, I can keep going. This is sweet. I'm going to finish this, and then totally robbed. So let's go straight up through here. We'll deviate a little bit this way. Make sure we're a good amount of spaces here, so this path could keep going this direction if it wanted to, which I think it probably will. It's fine. Let's have it do this instead. We'll have it come to a crossroad here. You can go straight, or you can go left, or you can go right, and the right path will be left. And then we'll do... I want it to come around that wall there. So we'll have it come this way, down, over... Yep, all the way over here. Then over here. No, this is 4 wide again. Why do I do these 4 wide things? It's terrible. Terrible form. Don't do that. Bad form. Just like this. And then over, down, and like that. So then they'll get caught on this path. They'll have to go up, around this wall. Excuse me, the allergies. Through this wall. My brother is watching the stream. Please let Mom know I am taking my pills. Because she'll ask, you taking your allergy medicine? Yes, I am. I took it today and yesterday. The thing is, I mowed the lawn today, you know, because I'm a good husband. I mowed the lawn today, and I'm allergic to all the grass, so I'm extra snuffy regardless of pills. So there you go. There's this. Objects. There we go. And then this path will go up this way. Eventually, this stuff will all end. This stuff is all going to end eventually, but this one will keep going. And they're going to come to another crossroad here. Left, right, where do you want to go? Let's go straight, okay? They'll come this way, over this way, down, over here. Again, this is all fake. This is not going to be the solution, right? We're tricking them. We're getting them really committed to another path that's not the right path. It's gonna be really fun to see if anyone falls for this. Oh yes, there we go. Down this way, across this way. Yes. All the way up, all the way over. Really making them commit here. All the way down. Right amount of squares. Wall and wall. Good. No, that's not good. This one less. This one. Wall. Which one is it? Wall would be here. Wall would be here. Path is here. Okay. This way. Down this. Nope. Right next to it. There we go. And cut across. Come down. Right along the wall. Good. Come up. You're so close to the right path. So close, but not really. You're very far away. You're really, really, really far away. Over. Come down this way. Up here. Make sure the wall goes to the edge. Yep, so the path comes this way. All the way over here. All along the water's edge. Now they're like, oh yeah, we're all the way over here. This has got to be it. It's got to be the solution. There's no way that this is not the solution. But you're actually wrong. It's not the solution. It's fun. Up through here. All the way like this. Yep, we'll make you commit. Quitters never win, and neither do people on the wrong path. All the way through here. Down this way. Yep, then you'll be over here. You'll come all the way down here. You're getting real close. You're like, yes, so we're going to do this. We are going to do it. This has got to be it. I'm so pumped. We're going to do this. And make me go like this. Really, really weird shapes like this. We'll come over this way. We'll come down this way. Really gonna drive you nuts here. It's really just gonna be like, wow, all this work and time put into this path, it's gotta be the right way, right? No, ends right here. And it won't continue. That'll be so dirty. That will be so dirty. I like the video about grass growing. Charlie might not, though. Wait, what? You sometimes watch grass grow? You're watching another video showing paint drying. It's more exciting. Oh, that hurts, Elias. That hurts. That hurts. It's cutting me right in my core. Let's see. What else we got here? Maybe I should do one of those hip challenges on live streams and get tons of subscribers that way. Huh? Spin my fidget spinner for 24 hours or something. No, I'm not an idiot. Here's this. I won't say an idiot because it did work. They did get what they went for, so technically they totally were successful. But I have like a job and like family to support and things, so no. How about we go this way and then like this, like this, like this. Up. Like there's a live stream where someone's watching paint dry. Is that really a thing? I mean, YouTube recommended it to me at one point, and I was like, that is stupid. Like, it's absolutely so stupid. But, I mean, if it works, if people want to sub to that, then the internet really is. If that's what people want to watch, I actually don't understand the internet. I don't have nearly as much of an understanding of the internet as I thought I did. I didn't mean it, Chuck. Oh, thanks, Elias. No, I know you didn't mean it. I was kidding. If you had meant that, like if I would have thought you meant it, then I wouldn't have responded. If I ever respond to an angry comment, or if I ever respond to, I appreciate the support, thank you. If I ever respond to like something like that, then 99% of the time it's because I know it's lighthearted. Because I tend to not respond to the ones that I think are legit. Like that I think if I legit think people are actually upset about something, then I tend not to respond. So here's a whole bunch of walls. This is good. Let's continue. Building walls. That's all we're doing with this is building walls. But you know what? We'll totally try and escape from this later. You know, like not right now. Obviously, it's not going to be done. But we can do this in the next stream. We can try to escape from it. I was hoping to try and escape this stream, but I don't think it's going to be done. We could do like a trial run where it's not done, but we can see. You know, we can walk the path. It'll take forever to walk this path, though. It's going to take a really long time to try and solve this maze. Which is kind of the point. It's a really big maze. That's what it is. It's exactly what it is. It's an amazing maze. It's supposed to be an amazing maze. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Gosh, you guys have no idea. Like, subs, to me, you guys are the shit. You really are, you know? Ugh. This thing will not leave my eye. I've had this in my eye like half the stream, and as long as I don't blink, it just doesn't bother me. But as soon as I blink, it just gets, just gets in there. There it is. It's an eyelash. Ugh. End every vid with a bro fist. No, that's too recognizable. I won't blatantly copy someone, especially if that's their signature. I know you're kidding. See, this is again. That's why I respond to it because I know you're kidding. But let's see if I. Now he comes back. No, I'm not. I'm serious. It works for him. You should do it. Yeah. All right. Let's put this fake path in this way. Okay. I want the wall to continue. I'm really putting a lot of effort into this really expensive, well thought out fake path. Like this path is going to be such a straight line. They're going to be so easy. They're going to be like, wow, I totally got on the highway. I'm like cruising USA with this thing. and it won't be working. It's gonna be amazing. I really want to like see somebody try this. I want to see somebody try this maze and fall for this. I really do. Maybe I should do 2 of these. Really break their heart. They can get one, and then they're like, okay, that was the wrong one. This is the right one. No, still not. I really want to. I'm a crusher of dreams. I want to see the hope in their eyes, and then watch it go out. That's what I want. I want to watch someone try to solve the maze. And you know what? For all I know, the maze will be really easy, and people won't be fooled, and then it'll be me that the joke is on. You know, the joke's on me, which will be, I guess, justice, I suppose. Let's make the fake path go this way. Nope, that's the markings for the real path. We want the fake path markings. There we go. Cool. We can do something down here too, I guess. God, really? How about we go... We can just do it like this, and then... I don't know. Maybe we'll open it up here, and then... Maybe we'll just put the wall here like this. And we'll just have the path going like this. I don't really want to... I don't need to get too creative with it. Something like that, you know? It's fine. Whatever, it's cool. And plus, when you're playing, the maze is going to look way bigger. Once you get into it and you're actually controlling your character, you're going to be like this level. Like, the maze is just going to look unpassable, you know? It's going to look great. It's exactly what I want, is an unpassable maze. Oh, I'm going to put a hidden marker, okay? This is going to be a hidden marker. No one else is going to know about this, but all of you guys who are watching the stream. I'm going to put a concrete wall right here. Everything else will be brick. There will be a concrete one right here. And this wall will be like the visual cue. It'll be a hint. And this hint is you done screwed up. Okay. The hint is turn back. You're going the wrong way. It'll be a great hint for anyone who catches it. So if you catch this, and you happen to be lucky enough to be one of the people watching the stream when it's being built, then you won't have to waste your time, and you can turn back because you're about to get into this really long rabbit hole thing that you're going to dedicate yourself to. And I mean, you've already dedicated yourself a lot at this point, because at this point you've already gone. Maybe we do another brick wall. How about we do like a really small brick wall right here? And that will be another clue. It'll be like, hey, you're going down the fake path that's not really real. And even then, even by this point, you've already dedicated yourself to this a considerable amount already, like all the way down here. The fake path starts all the way down here, right next to the real one. It's basically the difference between going here and going here. That's the difference. That's all you have to do is you turn this way or you turn this way. And if you turn this way, then you end up on this path that will totally seem like it's going to work, and it's right next to the path that really does work, but it doesn't, and you're gone. Oh, God. I don't know. I'm geeking out about that so much that I'm not focusing on actually creating the rest of it. But that's part of creating the maze, so it's not like I'm slowing down or anything. Start every video with Aiden yelling Uncle Jake so many people will subscribe just to see the intro. Nah, I can't immortalize you, Jake. I'm not going to immortalize you. Just get your spirits up. Just the fact that you know that you're the favorite uncle is enough, isn't it? Isn't that enough to know that you're the favorite uncle? Although we did call Nick after that series. We did call Nick, and Aiden proceeded to call Nick Uncle Jake. So there you go. He doesn't know the difference between you. Ha! There you go. See, that's going to be my explanation for that. Okay, so does this actually connect to the real path in any way? It does here. Is that a shortcut? Yes, it is. Okay, so I don't want that to happen. So let's get that closed back off like this. Okay, good. Now, I want to get rid of this. go up that way. Let's go up this way with it. We can go around the wall, but I think I want to cut in a little bit here. Like this. Yeah. Let's maybe come around this way. And like we'll cut down this way. Maybe we'll cut back up a little bit. Like that. That works. Down. Over. And then you can connect to that path if you want to. Or you can continue going this direction, which will lead you this way. Then it will also lead you this way, and then we'll close you off here. We'll just do it like that. Or, if you continue this direction, then you'll get cut down there or there. Which is fine by me. Or you can come up this way and connect to the fake path again, that way. Okay, let's draw the walls and see what we get. So, if I draw this wall... Yes, that's what I want. Up here. This way. Do I want a too wide wall here? Not really. Let's go like... Kind of have to have it, don't I? No. I could go like this. Yep, like that. And then over this way, down, over, yep. And like that. We want to go objects here. Oh, for those of you wondering, and there probably are a few of you, admittedly, Conquering KSP is definitely still going. I don't know why people continuously ask that. It's totally going. My work schedule has been ridiculous lately. I'm totally cool with it. Like, I'm totally cool with more people hiring me, but it does slow down videos considerably. And KSP 90 has been something of an elusive monster for me because it's been recorded for quite some time. I just keep trying to edit it, and it just keeps getting interrupted. Theoretically, I could have done it right now, and during the course of the stream, instead of doing the stream, I could have been editing that, but I wanted to do this, so there you go. But I'm hoping to have that. I know I said it in a vlog recently that it was going to be before, but it just needed more editing. I kind of got lazy with it because I really wanted to produce content. So I kind of got lazy with it, and I was tired, and I didn't get enough sleep, and it was just sort of like this blah blah. You know, I was depressing as a human being. So I looked at it afterwards, after it was already exported, and I said, you know what? We're not going to be lazy with this. We're going to do this right. And so I made it considerably shorter. It was going to be a 50-minute episode. Now it's more like 25-minute. It's way more concise. It's way cleaner. I like the presentation much better. And it's just not completed. It's just not done editing yet. So just give me a little bit more time and it should be done. Maybe I'll do it when the stream concludes. I'll keep finishing it. I have to record some more voiceover stuff for it, but it should be fine. So if that's what if you're ever wondering that, like, I'm working at it, okay? I'm sorry. Taking forever, I'm sorry. I have too many projects. So, which is entirely why I'm asking you guys what projects you'd rather see. Because heaven forbid I just, leave my project load exactly the way it is and not add more to it. Of course. That's exactly what I want to do. Just add more projects to my already ridiculous load. All right, how about we go a little bit like this? No, you gotta come this way, over, this way, over, this way. Yeah, like this. Like really, really messing with their heads here is what I'm gonna try to do. I wanna go this way. All right, so how about we draw the walls around this and see what it looks like. Yep, up, up. Looks pretty good. Yeah. I think that works pretty well, actually. We could end this here, actually. We don't even need to continue that. We could end it there. And then I could come in like that. Put a wall there. Make sure that the object fake path marker comes up this direction. Or we could just have it be... There's a wall there and then a wall there. Yep. Let's see. What do we got here? Get people to send you videos of them trying the maze. I would love that. I would love you guys if you try this maze later. I'm gonna put this on the workshop. If you guys try this maze later, it's a little bit unfair because you watched me build it, but I mean, like, it's probably just like me to where you're not gonna remember the right path anyway, especially when you're in the maze. I mean, you can look above it, right? And yeah, you can see the right path because it's the only path that's really built. There is this path over here that's been like, kind of, you know, totally. God, I can't wait to see people do that. I'm gonna try and make another one. The problem is I didn't plan for another long path to be over here. Oh, I could do it here. I could do it right here. I could deviate here, right? And then work it through this way, work it through all the way up through here, and then maybe even bring it... Oh, yes, that's what I want to do. I'm going to take it through here. I'll deviate. Hold on. No, that's not what I want to do because then they could theoretically come from here, go all the way around and get a shortcut, and I don't want that. So we won't deviate and then connect it to this path, but we will get close to this path to the point where it basically ends at the same place. Oh, God, yes. It'll end right here. So both of these paths will end right here. Which is, like, you can see the end in sight. The end is right here. But nope, sorry, there's a wall there. Back up you go. It's going to be great. I'd like to see somebody try this. I really would. So if you do end up trying this, if you have a YouTube channel, feel free to record it. Send me a link sometime, maybe on the Discord or Twitter or something. It'll be fun to see it happen, I think. How about we just put a 2-wide path that way? I don't really need to get complicated with that one. There's so many paths to make. I'm going to have to, like, keep... You know what I might do is I might just finish this off the stream and then do the next stream, and we'll like try to solve it in the next stream, or we'll try to actually do it in the next stream if I solve this, because the stream's getting a little long right now. But you guys get the idea. You guys can see sort of like how complicated this is gonna get, right? Because if I take all the planning lines away later, it's gonna look like a legit maze, you know. There's no canteens accessible by the... Yeah, whatever. We'll put a canteen somewhere, but that will give them a tool to dig with. So we'll put a canteen all the way over here near the end. I'm going to do that right now. We'll take a brick wall, and we're going to go like this. Make a foundation right here. Right here. Make a foundation right here. We'll put a door into the kitchen. Let's put the door here. That way the employees, the staff can get in it, right? So the staff will be able to get in there. Perfect. Okay, so we'll have this be a canteen. Canteen. And then we probably need a table in there. No, we don't need a table, do we? Yeah, it requires a table and a serving table. I probably need to make the room bigger then, don't I? Yeah, I do. Alright. Well, we'll make the room be like this big then. Fine. Let's demolish this wall. It's too late. It already is. Good. Alright, so we can make this room be the canteen. Where is it? Canteen. And then we'll have the table, let's say, along that wall, with the serving table along this wall, and we'll have the bench be like over here. Done. We have a legit working functional canteen. No kitchens. Okay, fine. We'll do a kitchen too. Jesus. So needy. So needy. We'll do a kitchen, and it'll be here, and that'll be big enough. we'll do another. We'll make it this big. That way the maze can end near the kitchen. And then we'll put the door here so they can access it. Directly from the maze. Okay, fine. Then we'll go with an object, because I'm sure I'm going to need stuff for the kitchen. So let's grab the kitchen, right? Close this off with a brick wall. And then we're going to need a sink, obviously. We'll need a fridge. And we'll need a stove. Is that it? It works now, right? Doesn't need electricity. I don't care if they make food. I just want the room to be valid so that the cell can be called a cell. Is it not going to work because it's too far away? I bet it doesn't work because it's too far away. I'm going to have to make another one then. Well, whatever. I'll fiddle with it. I'll probably need to make another one. But it's not gonna matter with the maze, right? They'll be able to get into this, but it won't matter, so. Alright, so are we... Yeah, the canteen's not the solution, unfortunately. Because they don't have power, but that doesn't matter. These are valid rooms. They're validated, so this cell should activate, but it's not. So I'm wondering if I need to take... I can't do like food assignments and stuff because I don't have the offices, but it's okay. It's fine. As long as in escape mode somebody's able to actually get in there, then it's cool. If not, then I need to fix it until there's an actual prisoner that's, you know, in there. In that cell. Oh, before I forget, like we should totally save this before I do something stupid. Let's rename this as, let's call it the maze. That's fine. The game crashes, I lose everything. What did you do, Charlie? Have you not learned your lesson yet? Apparently not. Here. And are you not gonna build? There you go. Okay, so let's move this wall this way. This wall can come up this way. All sorts of walls to build. You know what? I do think this is probably a good place to end this stream. It's been long enough. You guys can see the basic idea. It's mostly just a whole bunch of this over and over and over again until we have a maze. So I will do the rest of this off stream, and when we come back and we do another Prison Architect stream for the maze, I'll just call it the maze part 2 or something. We can come in, and at that point, when that stream starts, the maze will be done. We won't have to do any building at all. And so on that stream, in part 2, we'll be starting in the cell, and it'll be like time to try and solve it, right? That'll be fun. I will laugh my ass off if I actually get caught. I'm not going to get caught because I know about the concrete wall. But, you know what, though? That's a good point. I know about the concrete wall. Let's actually make the concrete wall go away. We're not going to mark it. I'll mark it later, but I'm not going to mark it. For my attempt, I'm not going to mark it. So this wall will go away. It'll be replaced by an actual brick wall now. So I will keep working on this off the stream. It'll probably be like next week or something by the time I can get this done. It'll probably be like not next week, but like this is pretty cool. I'm having fun. I think this is cool. I think this is going to be a cool prison. It's a prison that requires no guards. It's a one-person prison. It requires no guards. It's like the movie, you know, when the kids were all trapped in the maze, they had to try to get out. Or like, I don't know, it could be the third Harry Potter book or whatever. Like any movie or any book that you've ever had where people were in a maze, right? It could be that. So that's fun. Or was it the fourth Harry Potter book? The Goblet of Fire. Whichever one the Goblet of Fire was, that was the one with the maze. I think that was the third book. Might have been the fourth book. I get the Goblet of Fire and Prisoner of Azkaban. I get those two mixed up all the time. I'm not sure which books they are in the order off the top of my head. I want to say the Prisoner was after the Goblet of Fire, but I might be wrong. Anyway, so that's cool. I'm going to read the chat as much as I can. I'm going to go back and read the chat as much as I can. And I'm going to also look at that, at the straw poll, just to kind of see what you guys want to do. If you want to give me game suggestions, if you want to voice your opinions on what you think we should be playing next, it won't. The series absolutely will not start until either XCOM or Mass Effect conclude, and I plan on playing those games regardless of follower count at this point. I'm kind of committed. I plan on playing those games regardless of view count at this point. So I will complete them, whether win or lose. I can't really lose Mass Effect, but I will complete them. And when those series are complete, we'll have another one. And your opinion matters on that. So it should be fun. I think this maze will be fun. I think another game will be fun. And I'm going to try and stick to a certain genre of games on Hot Tips for just a little bit, because I think you guys are more into the creative build things, engineering things, designing things type games. And a lot, you're clearly not into the RPGs as much. So if you're interested in other types of games that don't fall into that genre in the future, join me on Twitch, because I'm going to start using Twitch a lot more. So that's Twitch/Charlie Pryor. It's there. It's in the description down below, as well as over in the bottom left-hand corner. So it's going to be great. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Bye.